This is the IELTS listening test. You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 parts. You will hear a conversation between a woman who wants to enroll in a course and a man at the registration desk.
Hello, I'm here to register for a course. Can you help me with that?
Of course, I can assist you. Which course are you interested in?
I'm looking to enroll in the English for Business course.
Great choice. And when would you like to start?
Is there a session starting next month?
Yes, we do have a session starting on the 5th of next month.
How long does the course last?
It runs for 8 weeks.
And what's the cost per week?
The fee is £350 per week.
Could you also tell me which room the classes will be held in?
Definitely, they will be conducted in room 27.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 6 to 10.
I just need to take down a few more details. May I have your name, please?
It's Emily Jones.
And your age?
I'm 32 years old.
Could you give me your email address for any updates?
Sure, it's emily.jones@example.com.
Lastly, how would you like to pay? We accept cash, credit card, or bank transfer.
I'll use my credit card.
All right, is there anything else you require, Emily?
Yes, I prefer a seat near the window if possible.
I'll note that down. That's all we need. Thank you for registering.
Thank you for your help.
That is the end of part 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. You will hear a talk by a guide at a community event. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 15.
Welcome everyone to our annual community event, a fantastic opportunity to bring together people from all walks of life and celebrate our wonderful local community. This year, our focus is on promoting community services and encouraging more people to engage with the facilities and initiatives available in our area. Unlike our previous festivals focused on cultural celebrations, this event aims to highlight the valuable services provided by local organizations. Our event is being held at the community center, conveniently located right in the heart of the town, making it accessible to everyone. We've been holding this event annually, and it's grown in size and popularity each year, thanks to the amazing support from all of you. This year, we're thankful for the generous sponsorship provided by the City Council, allowing us to enhance the experience and provide free access to all activities throughout the day. While we encourage you to explore everything on offer, please make sure to stop by the main hall at 11 a.m. for the official start, where we'll kick things off with a special announcement from the mayor.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20.
As you make your way around the center, you'll find various activities appealing to all ages and interests. For families with children, there's a dedicated area filled with fun games and activities throughout the day to keep the little ones entertained. Over in the East Wing, you can immerse yourself in a fascinating art exhibition showcasing the work of local artists. It's a great opportunity to support local talent and perhaps even take home a beautiful piece of art. For those interested in broadening their cultural horizons, you won't want to miss the cultural awareness talks held in the auditorium. We have a lineup of distinguished guest speakers who will share insights and spark thoughtful discussions. Don't forget to visit the central courtyard where the food stalls are set up, offering a delicious variety of cuisines. However, the highlight for many is bound to be the raffle draw. Not only a chance to win some fantastic prizes, but also every ticket purchased contributes directly to our partner charity, making a real difference in the community. Finally, we have several booths around the center, staffed by local organizations eager to provide information about the services they offer. Whether you're looking to get involved, seek assistance, or simply learn more, please stop by and have a chat. We're all here to help.
That is the end of part 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers. You will hear 2 students, Alex and Michelle, discussing a research proposal with their tutor.
So Alex and Michelle, have you decided on a main topic for your research proposal yet? Yes, we've decided to focus on the effects of social media on academic performance. Precisely. We felt it's quite relevant given the current technological trends. That's a great choice. Now, before you start working on it, remember the importance of formulating clear research questions. Absolutely. We've been drafting several questions, but we might need your input to refine them. Of course. Also, ensure that the methodology section is detailed. It's crucial for the approval of your proposal. That's one part I'm a bit concerned about, especially the literature review. It seems overwhelming. I understand. It can be daunting, but breaking it into smaller tasks should make it manageable. That makes sense. And about the case studies, should we include more to support our arguments? Yes, definitely. More case studies will enhance the credibility of your findings. Great, we'll include more examples then. How are you both managing your time for this project? Honestly, I think I need to improve my time management skills. We need to ensure we're working efficiently, especially with the tight deadline.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 26 to 30.
By the way, could you remind me of the course code for this module? Certainly, the course code is EN204. Thank you. And have you set a deadline for your proposal submission? We've agreed to finish it by the 10th of December. Make sure you adhere to that timeline. How many interviews are you planning to conduct? We're aiming to hold around 15 interviews. That sounds feasible. Michelle, what will be your next task? I plan to start drafting the introduction this weekend. That sounds like a good plan. Make sure to keep me updated. Will do. Thank you for your support and guidance.
That is the end of part 3. You now have half a minute to check your answers. You will hear a lecture about the effects of climate change. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40. Climate change is arguably one of the most pressing environmental challenges of our time. To understand its impact, we first need to examine its causes. One of the most significant contributors to climate change is the burning of fossil fuels. This process releases large quantities of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, trapping heat and altering the global climate. Additionally, changes in land use, particularly deforestation and habitat loss, significantly contribute to the uptick in greenhouse gases. When trees are cut down, not only is their capacity to absorb carbon dioxide lost, but the carbon stored in them is also released back into the atmosphere. Now, let's consider the effects of climate change on ecosystems. One of the most visible signs is the retreat of glaciers and the melting of polar ice, which contribute to rising sea levels. This melting has multiple effects. It threatens low-lying areas with flooding and disturbs coastal ecosystems. Another concern is the increasing temperatures of ocean waters. The seas absorb a significant amount of the heat, which in turn affects marine biodiversity and can lead to the bleaching of coral reefs. Furthermore, climate change has led to increased precipitation intensity, resulting in more frequent and severe flooding. The economic and social impacts of climate change are profound. Agriculture, a critical industry worldwide, is being challenged by changing weather patterns that disrupt planting and harvesting cycles. This can lead to reduced yields and increased food prices, affecting food security. Moreover, rising sea levels pose a significant threat to coastal infrastructure, putting communities and industries in these regions at risk of displacement or damage. There's also a growing concern about the emergence and spread of diseases, as warmer temperatures create more favorable conditions for pests and pathogens to thrive. Societally, climate change may cause shifts in population, with regions severely affected by its impacts seeing an increase in migration, either internally or across borders. This movement can strain both the originating and receiving areas, leading to social and economic pressures. Lastly, the financial implications are vast. Nations will face increased costs associated with repairing and upgrading infrastructure to withstand new climate realities, as well as addressing disaster recovery. Communities must adapt and reinforce their resilience to the growing challenges posed by our changing climate. Understanding these impacts and implementing effective strategies is crucial for the future of our planet. That is the end of part 4. That is the end of the listening test. You now have 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the listening answer sheet.
Hey there. Did you get them all right? Smash the like button and subscribe for more daily IELTS tests.